you guys, welcome to another episode of Humble Baking. I'm your host Dion. Today our episode is gonna be strawberry cupcakes with a strawberry buttercream frosting. And before we get baking, I want to start off with a word for the day. This is coming from Psalms 119:133. Order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. Alright, so now that we done got our word in, we can start baking. Alright, you guys, stay tuned. Alright, you guys, so first thing first, this is strawberry cupcakes and strawberry frosting that I'm doing. So we have to prepare our strawberries. They have already been washed thoroughly, and I'm just going to chop some of them up. Because some of them I'm going to put in my Ninja blender to be pureed. Then some of them I'm going to just chop them up really finely. So I think I'm going to do one more and put this in the Ninja blender because we are hoping for 1/3 cup. Alright, so I'm hoping for 1/3 cup, you guys, 1/3 cup. So got my little measuring cup here, so hopefully you know what, you guys, I'm right at 1/3 cup, but it's a hunk of strawberry in here that I have to dig out. Alright, see, I don't want this. So can I get a little more out? Okay, yep, this is exactly 1/3 cup. So that's awesome because I was just eyeballing. Alright, so move this over. Alright, you guys, so next step, I'm just gonna cut these up, kind of dice these up. Y'all, I ain't the best cutter, and I'm like really trying not to cut my fingers up. So I might be moving a little slow, but it'll be worth it for me to keep my fingers. Alright, so I have my strawberries. I'm gonna get them a little more finer than this though. Y'all, I'm not a pro chopper by any means. Just trying to get these things diced up. Alright, y'all, I hope this is good enough. All I needed was 3/4 cup, so. Okay. So I got 3/4 cups of my strawberries, y'all. I'm just set this out of the way. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. So I have my stick of butter in here already, and I'm gonna beat that with my okay, so I needed 3/4 cups and 2 tablespoons of sugar. So I'm gonna beat the butter and the sugar together. Alright, so I'm gonna get that on mixing. And you guys want to mix that till it's nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy. Alright, so you guys, I have my sugar and buttercream. So this recipe calls for 1 egg and 2 egg whites. So I'm going to start to add that in. So we're gonna let that mix. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna just put that on low. So I'm gonna add the strawberry puree to this is 1/4 cup of buttermilk. So I'm gonna add all of this together with my vanilla and whisk this up. Alright, so set this aside. And then I'm going to start incorporating my dry mixture with my wet. Starting in with the dry. And this, you guys, is 1 2/3 cup of cake flour, 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt that I have sifted in here together. So I'm going to start incorporating. Okay, start adding some of my liquid mixture here. So I'm going to add the last of my liquid mixture here. Alright, so I got that going, and I'm going to add the last of the flour. So that's in there, you guys, and I'm going to scrape down the sides to make sure everything is okay with that. Alright, you guys, just to give this a more redder look, I'm going to just put a couple of drops of red food coloring in here. I'm going to give that one more mix. So now it's turning a pretty pinkish color. Alright, you guys, so this is how the batter looks, and I'm about to fold in our fresh strawberries into the batter. So, and again, this is like 3/4 cup of fresh strawberries. We're just gonna fold them into the batter. Alright, you guys, so these are folded in. I'll be back and we will start to fill our cupcake liners. Alright, you guys, stay tuned. And by the way, this is the final look of the batter before it goes into the liners. Alright, you guys, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. So we're going to start to fill our cupcake liners. And I chose like this pretty rose gold cupcake liner since it's springtime. Alright, you guys, so we're going to start to get these filled. And again, I use my standard regular size cupcake measure, so the consistency will be the same with every cupcake. And we're just going to start to fill. Okay, you guys, so I have the first liner filled, so that's a whole 12, and I have an extra liner here. Alright, so I have like 5 liners left, so we'll see how much more it makes. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna find like one more cupcake liner. Okay, you guys, so this recipe made exactly 12 and 6, 18 cupcakes. This batter made 18 cupcakes. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna get these into the oven. It's supposed to bake for 20 to 23 minutes. I always set low, then I can always add additional minutes, but you can't take away minutes. So, alright, you guys, I'll be back after they get through baking. Alright, you guys, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so I'm back with my cupcakes out of the oven, and they were ready at the 20-minute mark. So I'm glad that I went ahead and went low instead of going at the 23. So I'm gonna let these cool, and then we'll be back to make the strawberry frosting, and we'll get these piped and decorated. All right, you guys, stay tuned. All right, you guys, so I'm back. I'm gonna start making the strawberry buttercream frosting. So first thing we want to do, I went ahead and rinsed off some more strawberries. So I'm gonna put this back in my Ninja blender because I need a 1/4 a cup. So I kind of eyeballed, maybe it'll be a 1/4 a cup. So, oh, and I've already assembled my piping bags with their tips. So I'm just gonna move that to the side here. So we're gonna get the strawberries into my Ninja blender. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna see, is this gonna be a 1/4 of a cup? Oh, you know what, you guys, it's a whole strawberry in here that didn't get blended. Let me put that back on the blender. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so don't see no whole strawberries in there. So we're gonna try to make it to a 1/4 of a cup. All right, and it did make a 1/4 of a cup. So set that aside. And then this recipe also calls for 2 sticks of butter. I'll go ahead and get that open and drop in here. Alright, so I have my 2 sticks of room temperature butter. So I'm gonna put this on a stand mixer here and start to let that beat. Alright, so I'm gonna start to add my powdered sugar in here, and it calls for 4 cups of powdered sugar. And I'll switch from, you know, the powdered sugar to the strawberry puree to the powdered sugar to the strawberry puree. Alright, so first of all, we're going to get that mixer on low so I won't get dusted. Alright guys, so I'm going to scrape down the sides. Okay, you guys, got that beaten. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the puree in here, and I had a little extra left, so I'm gonna beat that in. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a couple of drops of food coloring gel in here, just to intensify the red color. Just a couple of drops, nothing major. Alright, you guys, I'm going to scrape down the sides again. Alright, we'll give this one more quick run, and then our frosting is done. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look of the frosting, and now I'm gonna get it into my piping bags and we'll be ready to pipe the cupcakes. Okay, so I'm just gonna scrape all this icing down together. Okay, so maybe about this much. And that's enough to do like what I'm doing. So now if I was doing a cake, I would definitely double that recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these piping bags. This is my star tip. It's one of my favorite ones to pipe with. And then this is like the meringue style tip. Now don't ask me the numbers because I really... Oh, this is a $1.95 by Sunny Side Up Bakery. And let's see, this is... Oh, a 1M by Sunny Side Up Bakery. So okay, I think this is enough for this bag. So just gonna get all that pressed down. Okay, you guys, so in the middle of filming me piping, filling up my piping bags, the camera went out because my memory card was full. But nonetheless, I'm back here. I already have put my cupcakes in the cupcake holder. So now we're gonna start piping the frosting. And y'all, I bought this little piping bag holder, and it's gonna be like really convenient. So you know, that way they have a specific place to go. So alright you guys, so I'm just gonna start piping. I'm not a professional piper by any means, so we're just gonna do what we can do. Alright, so I have these pipes. Alright, so now I'm just going to play around with piping the extra ones. Alright you guys, I'm done piping and I'll be back with the final look of these cupcakes. Alright you guys, stay tuned. Okay you guys, so this is the finished product, the finished look of my strawberry cupcakes. So this is like a strawberry on strawberry cupcake. So you guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Alright you guys, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. This has been Humble Baking.